video for a while, but I didn't quite know how to make it work. So, and not to tease you or anything here, I've had this ongoing note in my phone, and it's a list of things that I hate. I also have a list of things that I love, but it's just like a funny list. It's an ongoing list of like things that I just really don't like. Some of them are unpopular opinions for sure. Other things are like, yeah, that makes sense, most likely. But I thought it'd be really fun for me to make a video reading those things. But I'm also going to be tapping on some new random objects that I have. Tapping, scratching, just doing triggers with objects that I recently have found sound super good. So I thought I would do like just a fun video where I talk about things that I hate. I promise it'll be funny and silly and lighthearted, and then tapping and scratching and tracing some awesome triggers for you guys. So I hope that you find this video relaxing and or funny. I just hope that you have a good time while you're here. So I don't want to drag you along any longer, so let's get started. So my first item is, I recently got this gift set from Glossier. I order a lot of their makeup because I'm kind of like a no makeup kind of person. At least I've gotten that way. And they had this cranberry colored lip set. It's not what I'm wearing right now, but this is a Glossier lip color. It's the Ultra Lip and Ember. But anyways, this box sounds really good. So number one on my list of things that I hate are mascots. I do not like people in costumes with like animal heads. So I'm sorry to the people that are furries, but I'm freaked out by them in general. When I was 14, I went to the fair, and there was like this half bird, half, I don't know what it was, but I swear it was like stalking me around the park. And so like never again will I ever be a fan of like mascot costumes or animal costumes, like full head to toe gear. Just absolutely not. This box has like embossing on it. Yeah, it's the lip trio in cranberry. But yeah, mascots is number one on my list. Also on there is mimes. I can't do mimes, like get a real job, you know, like, I mean, I don't know, I know it's like an old form of entertainment. I just, no, absolutely not. Like, it's like, I don't understand the purpose. Like, is it supposed to be funny? Is it supposed to be like, oh my god, is he really in a box? Like, what reaction are you expecting me to have, you know, to this charade? I don't get mimes at all. It's just, I have this list on my phone, so I have my phone down here, and I'm trying to like not have my screen go off. It's a no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're a mime and I told you to get a real job. It's probably not very friendly. But you know what I said? What I said. I don't understand mimes. Don't come for me about any of these. One, my opinions are not up for debate, but two, this is just a fun video, so take it easy. Just want to put a disclaimer out there. Okay, next. This is a really fun candle. Dan Levy. Eugene Levy's son. Is it Levy or Levy? I never know. I feel like I say it one way and then someone's like, that's not how you say it. And then I start saying it the other way and then someone's like, that's not how you say it. So, I don't know. But Schitt's Creek, if you haven't seen it, it's an amazing show. That's one of my shows that I watch when I'm just feeling down. But I have this, like, it's like a Jesus candle, but with Dan Levy, and it's just the best. He's got like a staff, and there's like a cross, a little wreath. He's got a stained glass window. He's a fantastic actor, and I love him, and I worship him, clearly, so. Okay, next on my list, oh no, my phone turned off. Crocs. I'm sorry, I said it. I love crocodiles and alligators, but the Croc shoes, what are we doing? And it seems like they've like made a comeback again. I didn't even know that they were like popular to begin with, but like a lot of people are wearing them like on a regular basis, like to do normal activities outside of like gardening. I don't get it. I don't get it. And you know what I find so offensive are the camo Crocs. What are we doing? Like, people can see you. The camo is not camouflaging anything. We can see that you have atrocious taste. And you know what? I don't care if they're comfortable. I don't care. They're hideous, and no matter how many little gems or whatever you add, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. It's a no for me. So, next on my list is concept episodes of shows. You know, like when they do on television shows, when they do like random like one-off episodes of like, if things were different, this is what it would look like. You know, like that, what's a good example? I don't know if this quite counts, but I feel like this is in the realm of that, is that there's an Office episode, The Office, where they do like Michael's whole movie, Threat Level Midnight or whatever. Like, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested at all in those like random one-off episodes of shows. Like, it feels lazy, and it feels like they gave someone who's like not usually a writer or something like creative power to just, you know, take it and run with it. And no, I'm not a fan of that at all. They always end up doing like a musical episode too, and I tell you what, if I love the show, I'll watch it once, but I'll never watch it again. Not the show, the episode. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got this box of chocolates recently. I had to go home for packing. I was born and raised in California, and I no longer live in California, and haven't for quite some time, but I had to go back home for a family matter, and I had to stop by one of my favorite chocolate shops, which is Woodhouse Chocolate. It's a very fancy chocolate shop, but this box is so nice. It had like a little ribbon too, but I accidentally pulled it out, and so here we are. Let's see. Next on my list is, I really can't do musicals in general, and I'm sorry, I know that's gonna be like, that's an unpopular opinion, and I'm prepared to take the heat for that. I don't hate on people that like musicals. I just can't take musicals seriously. It's unnatural to break out in song over like, in like a full theatrical number over a small life event. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. The second they start singing and it's like fully choreographed and they know all the lyrics and they have a chorus and a bridge and everything, takes me out of the experience. is gone. Or suspension of belief, I don't know, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, I just can't believe what's going on. Like, I get that they're fun, and I'm not saying they're not fun. I just, I don't believe them. And it's not a good time for me because, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. If you're out there and you don't like musicals, like, please comment below. I feel like sometimes I'm the only person that doesn't like musicals. Once again, this video is my personal opinions. I'm not claiming that anything is right or wrong here. These are just my opinions. Except that Crocs are terrible. I stand by that. Next up on my list is song parodies or like comedic music, aka anything by Weird Al. I'm sorry. No. I really love music, but I like serious music. And I can't do like parodies and like just songs that are like supposed to be silly. Like, I have a sense of humor, you know? I just, it's not for me. It's not for me at all. I really can't stand Weird Al. It reminds me of like you would take away the fact that like they're witty, I guess. I don't really think that parodies are all that witty, but I think it's like if somebody you don't like but have to hang around with because it's like a friend of a friend, and they like constantly are making bad jokes, but you're like a nice person, right? So you're just like fake laughing a lot. That's how I feel with like song parodies, because like I love stand-up comedy and I love music, but you put them together and it's, I don't want it. I don't want it at all. No, not for me. I think that falls in line to next thing on the list is people that hurt themselves for like entertainment purposes. You know what I'm talking about? Like the people that like make YouTube videos or just videos in general of like hurting themselves for like views and stuff like that. That's not funny. That's not funny. Unless you're like 10, maybe, possibly. No, wait, to 10-year-olds. But like that's not funny, you know? You just look dumb. Also, next up is this. This is some pour over Vietnamese coffee. They're like individual packets, and I bought like 10 boxes of like every different flavor that they have pretty much. This is their peppermint seasonal one, and it's so good. I'm obsessed with these. I hope someday I make it and they sponsor me, because this coffee is just the best. I typically drink a lot of, I've been drinking a lot of tea lately because, I don't know, coffee sometimes makes me a little bit too jittery, and I think it's also not good for like women's hormones and stuff like that because of the high caffeine content. So I've been cutting back a little bit every once in a while. I really like to have like a nice early afternoon cup of coffee, and I don't want to make a whole pot of coffee. And so these single serve pour overs are fantastic. And my favorite thing about these is that they literally, I would show you, but I'm not gonna waste it, so sorry. But you open it up and it hangs over your mug, and you pour the water in, and then it comes with these little individual packets of sweetened condensed milk. And they have all kinds of flavors. The classic one is honestly my favorite one, but the peppermint one, this is like probably my second favorite. They have a pumpkin spice that's very good. Salted caramel, so good. But yeah, they're fantastic. The coffee is like smooth, and the sweetened condensed milk packets are so convenient. So I love this stuff, and so I've been a big fan of these lately. And I just feel like I'm giving myself like a nice little treat, because it's like, I don't usually drink, when I drink coffee, I usually just drink it black or like with a splash of creamer, or well, oat milk. But with these, it's just like the single serve, and it kind of feels like you're treating yourself to like a nice like Starbucks drink or something. So I don't know, it's fun. And pouring the hot water into the little things is very relaxing. Stir, hang, or squeeze. But they're really easy to use, and I just adore them. So. Okay, next on my list is Coraline, and I feel like that's unpopular too. I'm not a huge Tim Burton fan though. That's just not my kind of art style. I think it's just creepy. Coraline is just inherently creepy, and like I like creepy stuff. Don't get me wrong. I think it's just an artistic style choice that I'm just not a fan of. I did, however, love Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It's one of my favorite movies ever, and I've seen it like 1,000 times. And that is technically a Tim Burton film, so I do love that. I think there's another Tim Burton film that I like, but Coraline was a little freaky for me. Didn't like it. Those button eyes, like, no thanks. I think that goes with like I don't like A Nightmare Before Christmas. I think that's a popular one. Is James and the Giant Peach a Tim Burton film? I don't like that one either. Yeah, not a fan. Okay, this is super fun. It's a chicken purse. So this was actually on my Amazon wish list for a while. And my sister happened to get it as like a gift, and she didn't want it, and I like freaked out because I saw that she had it, and I was like, oh my god, you have the chicken purse. And she was like, I don't want it, do you want it? And I was like, this is a dream come true. Is it silly? Sure. Would I wear it like out? Probably not. Maybe I would. I don't know. But I think I might use it for the farmer's market. I also hope to have chicken someday with a chicken coop, and maybe I can like put my eggs in it. How cute would that be? Wouldn't that just be adorable? Just strap it on, just put my little eggs in there, you know? It's just so cute. But I just love this chicken purse. It's so cute. She needs a name. So help me name her. Oh, next on my list, this is going to be unpopular too, of things that I hate. Plants. I'm sorry, I'm not a plant person. Also, if you're a person that like gives somebody plants when you don't know for a fact that they're a plant person, that's super rude of you. You're just assuming that they want the responsibility. That's like giving somebody a dog, you know? Like, I would be happy with a dog, but I also have a zillion animals. But giving somebody a plant, like you're giving me a job, like that's honestly super rude. I don't want a plant. Sure, plants are pretty, but like, I don't have the brain capacity to take care of a plant. I have literally 4 animals and myself, and I'm a full-time job, so just know. Don't assume that a plant is a good gift. It's just a PSA. Next up is people who constantly wash their cars. Like, relax, okay? Nobody's like, wow, your car is so clean. Like, all the time. No, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody notices. But on the opposite spectrum, people that never wash their cars and they drive around, like, literally with, like, fully mud-covered cars, you're wild. You are living recklessly, and I don't know. I'm afraid to see the inside of your house, honestly. Just absolutely not. Yeah, I think the happy medium is that you occasionally wash your car, you know? Like, nobody is impressed with your consistently clean car. I don't know if it's waxed, nor do I care. But yeah, also just, I don't know which person I'd prefer though. The very dirty car person or the too clean person. You're both equally annoying. You need to get your life together. Okay, I think I'll oh no, I have 2 more items. those little hot chocolate bombs that you like put in hot milk, and it melts the chocolate. And I think there's little marshmallows inside too. Yeah, with mini marshmallows. I'm excited to try them. I feel like they're probably better than like the powdered hot chocolate mixes. Next on the things I hate. People that say stuff like, I only wear this type of thing. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, when they act like it's a part of their personality to only wear or do. You could say, I only do this type of thing. How do I explain this one? This one's tough to explain. I think it's mostly like shoe people, you know? When they're like, oh, I only wear Vans, or I only wear Converse. Like, relax, okay? I don't care. Nobody else cares either, you know? Like, putting it out there and saying, I only do this or I only do that, like, that says a lot about you, you know? You're just, like, not willing to change as a person. Like, you're not open to the concept of other shoes being more comfortable or good looking on your feet. You know, the commitment to no change whatsoever is alarming. The red flag, frankly. My nail. I have been having really bad luck lately with my nails being really brittle. Last but not least, and this is the best item, I truly saved the best for last. I have this binder notebook thing. Like, what? It sounds so good. I brought it to the DMV the other day. And I was like playing with it in line. I was like, we're gonna need to put that in an ASMR video. Like, I hope that's as tingly as like I think that it is, because I don't have headphones in or anything. But when I go to edit, the last thing on my list too is, oh, this one drives me nuts. You know, like in movies or TV shows, people don't say goodbye when they're on the phone. Like, they'll have a full-on conversation and then they just hang up. Like, that's immediately takes me out, because that is so unrealistic. Like, when do you ever not say goodbye? Like, in a real life phone call, unless you're like super mad or something like that. It's unrealistic and it takes me out. I get really, really angry, and I think it's just very rude, you know? Like, it's not like it takes away from the time in a movie, you know? Just say, alright, bye, click. Like, honestly, so obnoxious. Anyways, that was the last thing on my list, and this is the last item. I really hope that you enjoyed this very silly video. I don't know if it was relaxing. Like I said, don't take anything personally. I just wanted to make a silly video because I had this list in my phone, and I can't remember what I started it for. And I just thought that some of the things on there were kind of like funny, and I wanted to see if other people agreed with them. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I hope that you're doing super good. It's always really nice to season. And